Nope.
No.
Press this button, press that button, press the other button, and we are live for
Options.
another episode of Aired Knights of the Rose. Good morning, Knights. How are we doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Look at all this
We are here.
fantastic artwork. Amazing stuff. Pat
Oh,
draws
it's
us. Pat draws has done some character portraits, which in the next few streams I will be getting up for everybody to see. They are amazing. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's all good.
Good. All right. Hope everybody's ready for a little bit of Castles and Crusades this morning. Let's start by introducing our players. Dacklish, introduce yourself and your player.
good morning, everybody. I am Dacklish Luxspindle, the sprightly little gnomish rogue, and love being sneaky and getting all the good stuffs and adventuring. And I'm Tracy. Good morning. That's it.
And over on our other side, we have Nadia. Nadia, tell us about Nadia and who plays Nadia.
Hi. So yeah, I am Rob Phantom NJ. And I am playing Nadia. She is she is an illusionist, and possible cause of trouble, or always in trouble. She seems to have an excessive knowledge of jail cells. So there's that, and she's pretty good with making people believe things that they probably shouldn't believe.
I knew we had something
All
in
right,
common.
and let's
The whole
go
jail
around
cell
and
thing.
Oren, tell us about Oren and who plays Oren while I get Hassek's pretty face up here on the table here so we can have the gang all here. Let's see. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and there we go. The gang's all here. Anyways, Oren, go ahead.
Oh, it's daylight down there. I can see. We can actually see Hossack this week.
Yes.
I am Pat Draws. I play Orange Lovely, a displaced by his own choice knight of the Brotherhood of the Cavaliers, and he is the Boy Scout of the group. The moral compass that nobody follows, the voice of reason that nobody listens to, and the maker of plans that nobody decides to do. So that's me.
Excellent.
We'd be lost without you.
Yes, you would.
Probably quite literally.
Probably. It used to be that Oren got Dacklish out of jail, but now we've got Nadia. So
Only life will know where it takes you next. Now, can you guys remember where you were last?
Hossack needs to introduce himself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hasek. Man, see, you missed one session and we forget all about you.
I know.
Hasek, tell us about Hasek.
Playing Hussack, Wraithgud. He is a dwarf fighter, and I don't know why I'm here.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here last session. Let us recap. You guys managed to
the troll.
you managed to kill the ogre after sneaking Vig the Deceiver out from under his clutches and capturing him for a pending reward. You decided to go back out to the lair of the ogre to dispatch the evil so that it didn't maraud the countryside and do any more harm. And as we fade in on our characters, you are standing at the entrance to an ogre cave. The door is open. Blarney the ogre lays face down in a pool of his own blood and yuck. And there are three rather large rats gnawing on his bare and disgusting feet. And
Yes.
beyond those rats is a dark hole. No telling what the ogre might have stashed inside in all its years. It's an old ogre. He might have a lot of treasure. What do you guys want to do?
Probably
Well,
full of
Oren,
old bagels.
Should we dispatch of these nasty giant rats?
They appear to be
They,
making you no mind right now. They're busy
I guess,
munching away.
I guess
at
say if they
this
don't
dead
bother
ogre.
us, we won't bother them.
Okay. Do we have a map, Jingo?
I think we can provide a map. Give me one moment
I
here.
thought we had a map. Thank you, sir.
If you go to your character sheet and then you click on the token.
Oh,
Double click on the
right.
token,
Yeah,
you
it'll
go to
bring
the
up
While
the
we're on
map.
the map, let me switch us over
Yes.
to a more tactical view here.
Well, I would love to just, I guess, sneak on by the rats to get to the back there.
All right, let me.
Where am I? Oh, I'm way down by the tree because we were ranging and close up. Yeah, that's right. I remember.
All right, the rats are right there. They are occupying the doorway. All right.
Are they blocking the doorway? I mean, how are they as big as me or they're
Yes.
giant?
Yes, they are nearly as big as you. If you saddled one up, you could probably ride it. They are ROUSs.
Rodents of unusual size. They don't exist.
Indeed, they do now. Tokens should
Or-
be unlocked. You're free to move yourself
Yeah.
about the map.
Yeah.
Orin's just gonna kind of
All
try to
right,
sidle.
stop. When you step next to the rats down here. I'm on the wrong. Let me switch back to the Game Master view.
They
And I can
decide
move
that
you.
they are interested.
As you step up onto the threshold, they turn and they hiss at you.
I hiss back.
Yes.
I'm going to intimidate you if you want me to roll.
Yes, make an intimidation roll.
Hiss on right back at those rats.
What is that? Abilities?
I believe. Let's see. You don't have intimidation as a specific. You have.
I thought
Yeah,
it was part of mine.
If it would be under abilities, it would be there if you had it.
Why wouldn't a 18 con be good for intimidating?
An 18 charisma would be great for intimidating.
I mean, charisma. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why isn't?
So that's all I need you to make is just a straight charisma check right now.
Okay. All right.
All right, and
And it is a prime.
Prime. So you hiss at them, and let's see. I'm going to see how they react. This is a mental save, so this is not a prime for them.
Oop.
Oh, okay.
One of them's cocky.
The boss rat.
Rat number 5 ain't having it. The other two decide, yeah, maybe another time. Or maybe not right now.
Yeah.
And
Enough
they
to
scurry
leave their
around the
meal.
corner out of the way. But that one, he doesn't care.
All right. I'm gonna try.
I'm drawing my bow.
I'm gonna crank it up a level, and I'm going to roar at him. You know, like a bear kind of would roar at a lesser creature.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, if you wish, I will allow you to use your Inspire bonus for yourself this round and add a +3 to your Charisma check to intimidate him.
That's an at 20. Or a dirty 20.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
I mean, because I've just killed Blarney, so I'm in no mood to play. So I've got my ugliest Rory face on. Oh yeah, he's.
And you also still
That
get
rat-
a +3 on dead, right?
That rat faints.
Nice.
I do that, and when I see the rat kind of just shiver and plop over, I do that little. You know, is my breath that bad? Kind of.
I will apply unconscious to that rat. Nice little sound effect.
That's good. Declish is eager to get into the cave. So
All right. Dacklish, go ahead and move yourself up. That rat's not doing anything now. All right.
Hydrate, everybody. Thank you.
Hail, hydrate.
Okay, so we get up to here.
Dacklish, roll me an unmodified d20 roll.
Yes. Bonk.
Because there's still 2 other rats in there
I know.
And you can see
that we know of.
Mm.
Not to mention how many spiders are maybe in the ceiling.
No, but Dacklish, as you get to right about there, you look down and you notice there's a rope stretched across the cavern. At
Oh.
about what would be about ankle high for most people.
Oh.
High enough that the rats can crawl under or over it, but anything bigger might trip on it or trip it. And you trace the to a crude kind of pulley on the wall, which leads up the wall, which leads to a net with a bunch of
Aha.
cast iron cookware tied to it.
Lovely. I will disarm that trap. That
Make
is something
that check.
that's.
This is clearly
Correct.
goblin engineering.
Oh.
12. Intelligence is a prime. You
Yes.
successfully
Is it in
lower down
prime?
the,
Sorry to remind me. Prime, you have to get 12. Non-prime,
prime is
18.
a 12.
18, yeah.
Non-prime is an 18, so that is a success.
And,
Groovy.
and since I recently inspired myself, wouldn't she be inspired as she went past me?
I believe we determined that it wasn't something that you did actively, but something they could. Let's look at it again. Let's revisit
It's
it.
supposedly just in the field of as long as they're on the same battlefield with me, they get inspired. But it's usually only for 1 round. But since I had literally, since you just said I could use it on myself, and she went past me, I was wondering if maybe she caught a little bit of that inspiration. I mean, she made the check anyway. I guess it's kind of obsolete at this point.
Yeah. But I believe we determined that it isn't something that you actively have to do. That it's a bonus that any one of your allies can take once a day, and it lasts for however many rounds. I believe you're still first level, so it's a 1 round.
Yeah, it's just 1 round. Yeah.
But yeah, they can opt when to take it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just have to keep reminding them as they run past me in battle. If you feel inspired by me,
So as I disarm this trap, do the heavy pans from the net, are they like, am I able to slowly lower them down and
Hasek seems to be missing
Yes.
from the screen.
Oh, it's Hasek.
oh right, Hasek was way back at the
Oh, okay. Let
he
me
was-
fix that.
No,
What
his
happened?
camera's gone
he's-
again.
Yeah,
My
the image is
camera
gone.
gone?
oh yeah, his camera.
Is my cam gone? Oh no.
Let me fix that.
You're in the deep thick fog.
I can try to turn off my VPN because I've been
No.
having trouble
No,
yesterday as well.
it's the overlay. It's Jingo. He's just got to add your camera
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because we switched to the map. There he is.
Game Master slacking. Sorry. There we are. Thank you for calling that out.
So the net, am I able to lower the net to like perhaps grab
Yes.
one of these cast iron
You
pans
can lower
and
the entire net. You successfully disarmed the trap.
okay.
And there are half a dozen large cast iron skillets and flat irons and stuff. Probably would have made a lot of noise and hurt more than a little bit had it fallen on somebody.
Right. And the rats are I'm looking at the
The
rats as I'm
rats are
like
kind of-
unhooking one of these pans
They're
from the
kind
net.
of over there in the standing there in the dark. You can see them with your low light vision. They're just kind of looking in your direction and chittering, not sure what to do.
Go on, rats, get out of here.
You gonna yell at them? Make me a charisma
Hmm?
check.
Yeah, I'll yell.
They're already.
It's not prime, and it's not good, so we'll see. I'm inspired, though. Clearly
Oh!
inspired. Go on, get out of here, you dang rats.
The rats,
I have looting to do.
having already previously failed an intimidation saving throw, are just going to leave the vicinity again.
Okay, so after that trap, I'm a little bit more cautious. So I'm gonna look back, and I see Orin, and that's Hussack right there, and just I'm looking back, and those pesky goblins guys there's traps in here. Just maybe not be so eager.
I see Nadia's way back. Go into a
Yes.
hole. It's icky
Yes.
in there.
There are rats too. I mean, come on. What's
Orin was just getting ready to look back and yell at her. And Lass, are you joining us?
Well, all right. Someone's got to keep you all out of trouble.
Said
Maybe
the
you
prisoner.
can light up the cave. Do you have? Can you? It's dark in here. Here.
Yes, I want to dance with somebody. Can you cast dancing lights?
Actually, you can see a faint glow from the fire pit, like there's still embers in it.
Okay.
Any of you got a stick or something?
There's stick probably at your foot. We're in the woods.
There's
Yeah, that would require me touching things.
Oh.
I'm gonna look at my inventory. Do I have a stick in my inventory?
I do not.
I see at least a dozen trees outside.
Right.
Yeah, she goes finds a branch.
I toss her a
And-
hatchet in case she wants a bigger branch.
All right. And she finds something just large enough to cast light on.
All
God
right.
bless
Or
you.
Orin looks at her glowing stick and goes, "Well, it's pretty fancy. I had a torch if you wanted a light."
All right.
Nadia, I bet you there's sparklies back here.
Looking around, this is what you see. There are scattered bones and bits of fur and dried bits of grizzly whatever. It's an ogre lair and it's not very pleasant. There's a smell of old, rotted, and somewhat burnt meat. You can
I thought
see
that was
on-
Daphne.
You can see the glint of coin coming from among the bones and the debris.
And then there's also these two paths around the back.
Yes, there appear to be. And you saw one
Looks like
rat.
there's another door back there.
You saw one rat run around each of the areas.
Okay.
Orin's gonna go ahead and ready his axe. He's getting tired of the rats running around.
Dacklish is gonna get the coins from the. Use my dagger to kind of move the bits of flesh away and get the monies. And Orin, which way should we go? Right or left?
Can Orin see that trace of a door back there?
Yes, he can.
Trace of up at the top that I'm right by.
Yeah. Orin's just gonna start walking this way toward the door. Not. Oh, now I can see it better.
Yes, it's a crude door, and you can see daylight through the gaps in it.
And so it's just a back door. Okay.
It appears to be, yes. Doesn't
He's
look
gonna-
like it's been opened in a long time. The wood is kind of swollen and warped.
Oren's gonna look around that corner.
Yeah, let's go.
You see any rats yet?
Do I sense any
Yes, you do.
any traps? Any additional traps, or was that it? Just that one?
You find traps. That's a skill. Make me
Oren's
a
gonna yell back to Osuk and Nadia and say, "Best we stayed together, friends."
Just made it again.
You notice that a section of floor up ahead just doesn't look right. Something about it, and
In between us and the rat?
in between you and the rat, also because you have that superior gnomish hearing, that section of floor didn't sound right either when the rat scurried over it. Kind of had a hollow sound, kind of like if something
Like a
with
pit.
claws was scurrying across a big drum.
Pit of despair. Okay, so
And
I
yeah,
will.
You can definitely see that somebody has dug a hole and then covered a tarp or something with dirt so that anything heavier than a rat comes down here. Well, those rats are pretty big. You might be able to cross it too. The dwarves, absolutely not.
How wide is it? I'm gonna stop. Orin, and Hussex with me. There's a trap ahead, guys. I could scurry across it. I think since the rat did, I'm all of whatever pounds. Or I could just disarm it if we want to.
And yeah, of course, as soon as that rat sees you come around the corner, it again scurries off out of sight.
I'm just gonna since I can, I'm just gonna scurry across to the other side of it.
Me.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if you have anything special that
Climb?
No, I think it's just gonna be a straight up dexterity check.
Okay. Come on, Dex, don't fail me now. Ooh, boy, I thought that was gonna land on one. Oh, okay.
That would have been bad.
That would have been
would've-
so bad.
Your next
Dex,
We would've had
last
a-
step, you just felt the canvas start to give, and you hopped free. But it is a success. You did not trigger the trap, unless
We were
you
gonna have
want to trigger the trap.
We were gonna have to call you Dexless after that.
That's right. This will not hold you all. It barely held me. I'll go ahead and flip that tarp up and reveal the hole and whatever's underneath it.
It is a hole filled with broken glass and crockery.
Boy, they're invented. I can't even think of the right word to say.
Goblin technology.
Goblins. They're they use what they have, right? I maybe you guys should check the other passage, or what do you want me to do?
Well, how can we skirt around that hole, or is the hole across the whole width
The
of the?
hole is across the whole width of that cavern.
And it's 15 feet across, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I said we'll meet you on the other side, and
Give me a
I
second.
nod to my two companions, and I start going back this way.
Rat.
I
As
don't
you
think I can
step
make
across
the jump.
that rat that's right there, again, scurries off.
On, rat. Get on out of here. Mhm.
However, you do know that even a scared animal, if it's cornered, will fight. You
I don't
also
know. Would
see you also
Daklish
see
know that, or would
another
she be
rat
too cocky?
down that way.
Um, well, I'll head on down, hoping that that passageway connects to the other guys. I don't need to be with two rats by myself, so I'll just kind of come this way and go on, rat, shoo, and move my way down to, oh boy, to here.
All right. The two rats.
Are these beds that I see?
It looks like this might be where um oh, where the ogre was sleeping. There's a bunch of furs taking up about a 10-foot by 10-foot space there piled on the floor. There are other beds here, but they're um, piled with junk, rusty bits of armor, old backpacks, rotted piles of rope, adventuring gear. However, sticking out of oh, let me pull this up. Gotta look at it. No, it wouldn't be here. As I said, it looks like it's piled with adventuring gear. Again, as with the front room, there's bones and debris. There are coins scattered about on the floor everywhere. Gold coins, if you bothered to gather to pick them up, that looks like they would be quite a bit, but they're lying in the filth. The rest of you, what are you going to do?
Well, I've been moving slowly down. I don't know how much I'm allowed to move each turn.
You
So
go ahead and the tokens are unlocked, so you can move where you want to move. You come around, and those rats kind of see you, and you know, they kind of back over into this corner when they see you coming, and they'll hiss.
I'll just growl back at him.
All right, you see what they
Can
see.
can I, like, this cave we're in, seeing the rats feel like they might be a bit cornered. Am I able to, like, climb up a wall to kind of give them berth in case they just wanna?
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest when I went around the corner. I was going to say, let's give the rats a way out. If calls back to Nadia way back there. It's like, do you not understand the concept of staying together, lass?
There's
All right,
rats in here. Kind
yeah, the walls
of a
of
messy
this
place.
cavern are fairly rough hewn. It looks like it was this was initially carved out by goblins and then made a little bit bigger to accommodate the ogre that took the goblins over.
Okay.
But yeah,
Nope.
actually, there are bonuses to the roll, so it is easy to climb.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, you can. It's very easy to climb.
I'll
So
just
you
kind of
can
climb up
absolutely
and
get up and move along the wall.
I'll be a bit quiet so that as they come in, they don't maybe know. Remember.
Oren's gonna tell Hossack and Nadia to go ahead and climb up on that pile of furs, and he's gonna charge the rats to see if they can get them to run out past the this open hallway that we're in, and get them to run out. If Hossack and Nadia want to just kind of, well, I mean, Hossack can help me if he wants, but we'll tell
And
Nadia to
I've kind
kind
of
of like
I've kind of
stand up
made
on the furs.
a clearing here basically, right? I'm kind of on the wall, so if you do your growl, rawr, I'm a bear.
Stand up on the fur. Can do
Yeah,
that.
back the back end of hug the wall on top of the furs so the rats will avoid you.
All right, you're gonna try to herd them around and out.
I'm just gonna just suddenly just run and charge right here, screaming and yelling the whole way, and see if I can get the rats to run this
Make your charisma
outward.
check again.
Okay, straight charisma, or do you want me to?
Just straight charisma.
Oh, sure, the rats get a bonus.
I don't know why the rats got a bonus. I did not give them a bonus.
Because of their level, probably.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, they do still get to use their hit die as
True.
And
that plus
Orn
that plus one is their hit
also
die being added to the roll.
Orn also did not have his
So-
level and his charisma added, so that would be +4.
Yes. So that would have
Oh yeah, doesn't my charisma automatically get a +3 to it? or
Yeah,
anything?
were you not rolling your
Mhm.
charisma check?
It-
On
I
the
d-
on
oh.
the front page of your character sheet, next to your 18 charisma, is it says death attack, charm, and fear. You'll see
Yeah.
2 little dice. One that has an S for save, the other one which
Oh.
doesn't. If you click the
Okay,
other
no,
one, it'll
all right, I
give you
didn't
a
do that.
straight charisma check. But we'll let your first roll.
Yeah,
We'll let your first roll stand because that would have been a success.
Yeah.
And
Good.
yeah, these
They
2
scurry
rats
on out.
are going to scurry on out and
Get to the light.
go start chewing on that ogre because, well, their rats are not very smart.
Right. That's the way to do it, Orin. What'd you find over here? I'll be picking as I'm walking. I'm grabbing all the coins that I can, just since
And
they
Orin's
seem to be
when the
scattered
rats run
everywhere.
out. When the rats run out of that corner, he's gonna basically just kind of make sure there's no more rats stuck back there.
You see 2 more rats have come to the edge of the tunnel and they're kind of sniffing around, but they're not looking.
Nadia
particularly
jumps on the
aggressive.
bedding.
Nadia jumps, hides under the covers.
Is she doing that
Oh no,
little
I'm not going
dancey
that
thing?
far.
Is she doing that little dancey thing?
Not quite, but she it worked the first time, standing on top of stuff while the rats walk past. So
Oh,
We're
you
going to
picked.
keep
Oh,
with
that
that.
bed, the little bed. Okay.
Yes, these rats weren't chased away from food, so they're not being aggressive the way the other ones were.
But they're
right
they're
now,
just kind of sniffing around.
They're kind of sniffing around. They're curious, but
listen, I
Um,
can't trust that they're not going to find me to be an interesting nibble. So
they're
I
actually
recall
thinking
that at the
mud
last
looks
town
tasty.
I had pocketed sandwiches. How about if I just pull out a sandwich and chuck it over their heads towards the hole?
Okay, if you pull out some food, they'll
Yeah, I'll
definitely.
just
That's
chuck
yeah,
it.
that's a mighty chuck. That's like what 40, 50 feet.
Yes, I'm very strong.
Well, make me a strength check. Let's see how far you can mighty chuck your
Oh,
sandwich.
how about a
Move to-
dexterity check? That's a -1 on that. Okay.
she throws and the sandwich comes back and slaps her in the face.
It lands
Slap her.
right there in the hallway, and the rats converge on it right there, eating the sandwich.
Okay, let's go.
You did see another room back there.
Yeah, that's what I said. After Orin charged the rats, he was going to look around that corner to make sure there weren't any more back there. Around that rock he's standing by.
No, there are not. But Daclus, you start picking up coins, and roll me a d12.
A D12.
A d12.
Bonk. Okay, 8.
All right. I'll keep track of what you found so far. Roll 2d10.
Is
Actually,
there
no, don't do that.
is there a trap back here? I'm gonna.
Back here, no. It looks like At one time, maybe one of the goblins was using that rock as a desk. There's a box back there, a chest, but it's long since broken open. You can see drawn on the top of the rock is a crude map of the area, obviously drawn by the goblin. Maybe this was the goblin chief's office.
There's a map drawn on the rock.
Yep, of the general area. It's not,
Not
a very
just a cave. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he used charcoal and just made a drawing on top of this rock.
Okay. Don't think I have any paper to sketch that.
Orin looks at the rock and goes like, "It's just a map of the area we already know of."
Okay.
Make me intelligence checks if you're looking at it, unless anybody has some sort of special knowledge or skills.
Mm, 19 prime.
You do notice that it is a rather large map of the area that shows actually the Castle Aubrey at the bottom edge, a part of the Danau River, and
The
there's
ruins?
a little, several little red X's around the map, and no explanation of what those are. It looks like those little X's were drawn in something other than charcoal.
Blood.
No,
And so
because
where
blood
the
would have dried brownish. This is
brown.
red, like paint or
Red.
ink or something.
Got it. And these X's are on.
Just in various points out in the wilderness.
Oh,
Random points.
buried
I
treasure,
think this
perhaps.
map is a little extensive for, well, former resident of this place.
Well, you did confront a group of of goblins earlier, and one of them was bigger and smarter than the rest until somebody took his head off.
Are goblins known for burying their booty?
Goblins are known for being cunning, so you never know
Okay,
what a
I am
goblin.
cunning. I am cunning. And thieves like to hide, caches. So I will definitely make. I don't have any. Anybody got any paper? Maybe we can smash it up against and get a copy of this. I don't
might
think I have
do.
any paper.
Unfortunately, my gold reserves did not go that far.
Okay.
Maybe I have some.
I have some soap.
I also got soap.
That's right. We all had soap. Is there any of these X's close to where we are now?
Maybe within a day's travel of here.
Oh.
The adventurer's backpack always had chalk in it for some stupid.
I actually got chalk. I don't have any paper.
Yeah, we don't. What could we write on?
Well, we could
Chalk
grab the fur from the maybe.
Yeah, but chalk wouldn't last very long on fur.
No, but we could burn it.
Okay, how's that going to help make a map?
Precise burning.
Well, let's continue on and see what's back here, because what?
Step one, invent
There's
the
a
blowtorch.
chest.
There's a chest, but it looks like he was using it as a seat. The chest has long been busted open, and there's
nothing in it.
Well, there's a bunch of rags in it, and they're kind of nasty and stinky. But you want to go through it?
No. Well.
I'll take my dagger and I don't want.
Orin just picks the chest up and dumps everything on the ground.
There you go.
Smart move. When you do, outspill
More rats.
And 15 goblins. Oh no.
Baby rats.
It was a chest of hideout.
There's a
Portable
secret
goblin
tunnel.
hole.
A little tiny hut with an opening.
Oh, 3 gems.
Okay.
Spill
Ooh. Shiny.
Orin stands in front of Dacklish and blocks her from just grabbing them.
A malachite, which is a bright green stone. A peridot, which is a pale green stone. And a moonstone.
Orin will pick them all up and go like, I'll hold on to these for right now, lass. You've got more than enough gold in your pockets.
I'm gathering for everyone. I'm not a greedy little gnome.
That's fine.
However, I feel like this ogre would have more. I hold out whatever the pile of what I've picked up, 8 gold pieces.
80.
Um,
You picked up
80.
80 gold, and you've
Oh.
not nearly covered all the gold here. There's still gold everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll hold on to these because I figured.
I need you to hold on to some of this gold because it's heavy.
Orin grabs one of the furs off the bed and tells her, just start piling them in here for now.
Okay.
And we'll
a sack out of the furs, smelly furs. Ugh. The gold. Okay,
we can
that's
use
fine.
Nadia's stick to drag it with on our way out. Good thinking, grabbing a stick, lass.
Well, thank you.
You're so helpful.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Do you have something to scare away these rats that are kind of? I think they're about done with that sandwich I threw.
Yeah, they're about done with that sandwich, and they're kind of looking over at you like, "What else you got?"
Magic.
Actually,
magic.
Memory recall. Didn't Nadia have something to write with? Because didn't she write some spells down that she just got from a previous encounter?
She has Vig's spell book. It is in the party treasure, by the way, if you want to take possession of it, Nadia. Also, that ring that you took off of Vig is in the party treasure.
No, she's wearing that ring.
No, I'm wearing it.
Well,
remember
the physical copy of it is in the party treasure. If you
is in the party treasure.
The party sheet to take. Yes, I actually wrote the
item up. I got you.
Yeah, the actual physical copy of the item is in there.
Party? Do I go to party sheet?
Yeah, go to party sheet under inventory, and it'll be under parcel items. You'll see the Ring of Ravens. And putting it on. You put it on already, did you not?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the bird was already here talking to me.
This is what it does. It allows its wearer to speak with ravens and crows. Once per day, you can cast Animal Messenger as per the 2nd level Druid spell. You can also cast Animal Friendship at will, but only on a raven or crow, and you can only have one such bird befriended at a time.
How do I take the thing from the
little dragon symbol next to it? You can grab that and drag it and drop it right into the inventory on the inventory.
All right, yep, got it. Thank you.
There you go, Ben.
Oh, I was grabbing.
That should have a list of the spells that are in the book. In an emergency, I believe you could cast a spell right out of that book like it was a scroll, but it would be gone.
Right. Nope, don't want to do that.
Okay.
But that's what you found so far.
Okay.
Did we make the one want to make a drawing of that map?
There are
Nadia,
blank pages in the spell book if Nadia wants to copy a map.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Is like, didn't she have something she could write spells on?
Yeah, but there's no
ink. Yeah.
Yeah. So my thinking is, I'm breaking that door down. I'm taking the wood of the door.
You want charcoal? There's probably some in the fire right over there.
Absolutely, there is. So yeah, you guys could be resourceful enough to find a bit of charcoal to make at least a crude sketch of where you think these.
What say you, Nadia? Are you good at drawing? You want to scribble down that map in the back of that fancy spell book you got? Toss her a piece
I can give it a try.
Yeah, I believe in you.
I guess we could also kill a rat and use its blood. I don't...
Yeah, no, true. Yeah.
Somebody make a note that you have actually, I will make it an item on the party sheet.
Hmm.
Has that 80 gold or whatever she's found so far been added?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to wait until see how much of it you guys actually find.
Okay.
In this goblin stash map, you have 7 locations, 7 goblin stashes that you could go out and explore at your leisure.
Orin's going to look at the group and goes like, I know it seems a nasty task, but if we've got to go to the capital city, any extra gold we can gather for supplies would be helpful.
Okay. Out of character, I'm going to retcon something. I told you that Vig had to go to the capital city to return to get the reward. That was incorrect. Consulting my notes, he has to be returned to Castle Leven, where you guys started, because it was Lord
Oh.
Estmar that initially offered the reward for his capture, Rosette's father.
And who was
Then-
Oh,
the
that's much better.
Then Orin will retcon his comment. I know it seems a nasty task, but if we're going to be partying hard tonight back at the city, well, we're going to eat any extra gold will help.
um
I'm
Well,
starting
In
to
other
come
that's
way around to your way of thinking, Lauren.
Yeah.
That's
In
a
other words,
3-day
it's
ride,
here.
right?
It's here.
What,
It's
back
just
to
laying
town?
there.
back to
May as well
Castle
be ours.
Leven.
Back to Castle Leven, well, depending on how fast you traveled, if you traveled with a carriage and an entourage, it was a 7-day ride. If you were just riding, it would probably be a lot quicker, maybe
Okay.
4.
And that's where who's the other
Captain
guy
Gallardo, that he,
that we
Yes.
know he set us up.
you know, he
We
set
found
you up.
notes. We
Yeah,
found notes.
Captain
Galar-
Jelly Lardbutt.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we need to do something about these rats if we want to continue. I feel like there should be this ogre. I mean, yes, this is a lot of gold and 3 gems, but maybe he's got. But there's these rats over
I think
here.
Well,
your clever gnomish mind will catch on to what was going on here is that the ogre has been gathering treasure over the years, and his goblin lieutenant, Glom, has been slowly pilfering it away and stashing it in other places.
Oh, that's what the
And that's
okay.
what that map is the ogre's too stupid to understand that it's more than just chicken scratch. But Glom was scamming him and has other treasure hoards stashed.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, all the ogre's treasure is not here.
Having an undiscovered part of this map is just
Yes, you still have not gone to explore all of it.
okay. Well, what do we want to do? Do we want to leave and go? We could probably, the horses that we got from Castle 11 aren't really as fine as yours is, Orin. Perhaps we could go back to what is the other castle,
Aubrey
Aubrey,
Castle.
and get some better horses.
are you bad mouthing my fluffy llama mount?
No,
Wait,
I said aside from yours, because you have like the knightly horse, the trained horse. We got me and Hussick got these nags, and Nadia doesn't even have her own horse.
Nadia's
So-
like, I'd get a horse.
Can you ride a horse? Are you good at riding horses?
Anybody can
I'll figure it
ride a
out.
horse.
If
You don't have to be
if we're
good at it.
gonna get me a horse, I'll figure out how to ride it.
All the more reason to gather some gold. Horses aren't free.
Horses aren't
Night-
free. Oh,
Neither is the feed to take care of them.
you want to do something about these rats
So-
then? we're gonna look for more gold.
Those rats,
The rats,
these
the rats are just
don't
looking for food.
These rats don't appear to be particularly hostile. These two here, they're just kind of hanging out and
Okay. So
licking their
as I
paws and
move,
Just leave the
looking
rats be.
expectantly at you for more food.
um, oh, I'll hold out a little piece of food and try to lead them over this way to throw it so that they get
They
scent
will
of
follow.
the. All right, come on, rats, let's go.
You're gonna
Look.
lure them back, and they'll
Look.
see
Yep.
that.
I'm
Look, there's
luring
a
them
dead
over.
ogre.
Oh, there we
There.
And they will
go. Look,
all
it's
jump
a
on the
rat
rope.
feast.
It is a rat
When we
feast.
come
It's a
back,
horror.
they'll be in a rat coma from all the
Maybe one of them
lovely.
is still unconscious. They might eat him.
They might. All right. Hey, it worked, guys. Let's go. So up we go to this way. This is where I'm going, as I want to look for more gold because we gotta buy nice horses. We don't have to escort Vig himself. How will he be transported? Or will we have to transport him?
If you want the reward. Well,
We
those are
have to.
details that will be discussed when you get
Okay.
back to Aubrey Castle.
Right. Okay.
Orin
This
wants to
room
go.
looks like it was the main goblin lair. It is just as nasty as
Ugh.
all the others.
Orin wants to go.
Is that in the back wall is a rather fancy battle axe wedged deep into the wall.
Oh, fancy.
Oh,
Where?
Orin.
I don't know which wall you're talking. I can't move my token.
Oh,
I'm calling Orin.
yeah, I don't know. You might have been in a shadow section.
There we go. I still can't move him.
Weird. I should not have him locked. Lock, unlock.
No, I can.
I was
move
getting
it.
some lag when I was like trying to close the party thing,
Okay.
so
There we go. Okay, yeah,
Orin.
that's where I was trying to say. Orin wants to go back up and check up the other side of the pit to see what's back there, but I couldn't move him.
And again, there are some gold coins scattered around on the floor in here among the debris.
Okay, I continue to add them to our pouch of coins.
Roll me 2d12.
2d12. 1, 2. How do I add?
If you click, left click and hold, and while you're holding the die, right click will add a die to the.
Perfect. Did it work?
You find
Ah.
70 more coins in here. You've
Whoa.
uncovered a total of 150 coins so far.
Great. Orin, look at that X. I bet you're strong enough to get that.
Orin's going to go up and inspect. Where exactly is this axe?
Stuck in the wall right there where the arrow is.
He's going to go up and inspect it and see if it's damaged or quality or worth.
No, you've not seen its like of craftsmanship in a long time. This is definitely dwarven made and one of the finest axes you've ever seen.
Hodge
Hey,
buckets.
maybe you should go take a look too.
And as you're just examining it, right? Seeing it stuck in
Yeah.
the wall. It looks like something very strong either, stuck it in the wall or threw it and stuck it in the wall.
Like the ogre?
Like the ogre.
You're saying it
So
looks
this is one of those
dwarven
if
made.
you'd be
Do I
worthy
see any
things, huh?
runes or anything on it that might describe who crafted it or where it might come from? Like a maker's mark or runes of power or a drawing of My Little Pony or something?
No runes of power, but there would be a maker's mark on it. It does not look like a clan that you would recognize. It's not one of the local dwarven clans, because there are dwarven kingdoms in the vicinity of Kayamar, and this comes from somewhere else. It also looks very old.
My grandmother's beard. I have not seen an axe of this quality in my life. And he slowly reaches his hand up to the handle.
As you reach your hand up to the handle, the head of the axe begins to glow slightly.
My eyes widen.
My eyes widen.
By my father's teats, what magic is this?
What?
He puts his hand closer to the handle, but starts to slow. He doesn't grab it, but starts to slowly move it up toward the blade.
I think his
It's still
parents were
glowing at about-
trans.
It's still glowing at about the same. It's giving off like a 5-foot radius of bright light.
Do I feel any sense of doom or
No,
nothing? Just it's glowing.
it's glowing.
I put my hand up at the bottom of the blade where the handle meets and I just grab it. I don't
Okay.
yank. I just put my hand around it.
All right, you
It's
have
like-
hold of the axe. It's cold. I mean, not unusually cold, but it's a piece of steel stuck in a stone wall, and so it feels
Perchance.
like a piece of steel. But it's stuck
Perchance
pretty tight.
has the Thieves Guild heard of this axe? Might I notice it or no?
Not in particular, no.
Okay. All right. Well,
when nothing
Orin, are
happens,
you gonna
Orin-
get that axe or what? Let's go.
Orin's not even listening to you. He's just enthralled with this thing.
Apparently, he's in a
And he puts-
trance.
He puts his other hand on the haft, and he tries to give it a good yank to see if it'll come loose.
Give me a strength check.
Meanwhile,
Nadia,
Nadia
should
turns to
we-
Daklish and says, "So, should do you think they might
God,
be alone?"
really?
It is stuck fast. You cannot budge it.
Hey, Ori, you need some help over there?
Ah.
Nadia, should we sing a song?
I was going to say, Orin's going to wonder if he can inspire himself again and try that again.
Well, if
No, but
Hussack helps
can
you,
have the
He-
inspiration.
He can try to sweet talk it, and charm it, use his charisma. Come on, you fine wee lass. You know you want to come to daddy. Hossack, come give me a hand with this.
Is this what dwarven mating sounds like?
I think so. This
Or
should we
Orin
give
gives you a slight side stink eye that you can literally smell across the cavern.
Should we leave these two
You,
alone in
you want me to
the
do a strength check?
revelry?
All right. On
Go.
3, Hossack, let's give it a pull.
All right, on 3, both of you give me strength checks.
And can I use the inspiration?
Yes, you
Yep.
can.
Nice.
There we
There
go.
it is.
That's more like it.
I just needed the companionship of a fellow dwarf to give
I
me.
loosened the lid.
Yup, I didn't do shit, you think?
Needed companionship, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
Dwarves work better when they're working together. That's all I can say.
Uh-huh.
So Hossack
Boys
steps
and their-
up and he
boys
takes the
and their
try and it
toys.
won't come loose. And Orin scratches his head for a moment and leans on the axe and it cleanly falls out of the wall.
It's like the axe in the stone.
It clatters
Or-
to the ground and it is not glowing when it's on the ground.
Orin lets out a little yelp of horror that something this beautiful has fallen to the ground in total disrespect.
Daklish, yeah, I think they need to be left alone.
Yeah. This is
Or-
so
Orin
weird.
picks up the axe.
Slowly
As soon as
back
you grab it,
away.
the head starts to give off light again.
Is it glowing
God.
because there's something in the
Goodness.
vicinity, or is it
No, it's
you?
glowing because it's a magic weapon and magic weapons glow.
Okay.
Orin just stares at it in awe, and he's just like starts slowly swinging it around, testing the weight and the heft and the balance of it.
This is an amazing weapon.
You
Grandma's
didn't want to come
beard,
back
what a
here.
beauty! Yes, I did.
Don't mind me and Daklish slowly
We're
backing out
just
of the
slowly
room.
backing away while you have your moment with your axe.
You ladies stand back. I'm about to get wild with this.
I
There's
Yes,
some
yeah,
rats at the
we do that.
entrance. Why don't you go wild with the
Hus-
rats at the
Hus-
entrance?
Hossack probably starts backing off at that point too.
Yeah. I'm taking a couple steps back.
Isn't
Like,
Orin's thing two-handed weapons?
Yep,
This is not a two-handed weapon.
that's
This is
okay.
a battle axe.
Oh,
But he still knows how to handle a one-handed weapon.
Oh, yes.
And you see him, if you guys actually knew what a drum major and a cheerleader looked like, you would see Orin going through some really cool maneuvers, spinning this axe, flipping it up in the air, catching it, flinging it around his back, swinging.
so it's a one hand. Is one-hander's the one-hand weapon?
It is.
Ah,
That's kind of
or-
Hossack's specialty. Are we going to
No,
have
no,
some
it
dwarven competition?
it actually isn't. I use
Not-
two-hander.
Oh, Hossack also uses
oh,
two-handed
your bastard
weapons?
sword is a two-hander. Okay.
Yeah.
we can
Does
use it
Orin
either.
does Orin need a shield?
Oh,
Yes,
we have a
that
shield.
axe could be that
Oh.
axe could allow somebody to employ that shield.
Yep.
I mean, I have a
And-
shield on me as well. So
I told you at the beginning that I used the two-handed because I wanted more damage, but if I've got a magical one-handed
Yeah.
axe, I could easily
Well-
switch to a shield.
I can give you a choice. Like, do you want a steel shield, a large steel shield, or do you
I-
want a
we-
wooden shield?
We've got enough gold. I could buy a decent shield to go with it. And
I mean, we already have
You
two
guys
shields at the
have-
moment, so
There's a magic shield, a large magic wooden shield in your party treasure that
Yeah,
you guys have stashed
plus one.
somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, there's a +1 large wooden shield.
And to be honest, these items were rolled up randomly before I ever knew who was going to be playing in this adventure.
Well.
I'm looking around for the magic bow or magic
Alright.
daggers. Is there any moving the things? Other room. Where's my
Orin,
magic weapon?
Orin looks at Dacklish and says, "She's a fine weapon for any dwarf to handle. If you
okay.
have a desire for it, she's all yours."
Oh, nope.
Oh,
Nadia hears the word desire and the sound of the dwarf's voice. It's like, yep, nope. I don't want to be in that room.
whoa, yep. I'm with.
How does Nadia survive in the tavern environment, being offended and easily upset by the word desire? And
Only
Oh no,
as it relates to-
I'm worried about this little romance that you have going on with your weapon. that
Hey,
you're
hey,
It's not
hey,
desire,
bromance.
It's when you
It's
throw in
called a
dwarves and
bromance.
steel. That's where
it's called a bromance, okay?
Listen, I
Well,
don't
your
want to know.
mother had a beard and your
My
father
grandmother
had
had a beard.
boobas, so whatever.
Listen, I don't know what your happy ending looks like, and I don't want to know.
How about
Anyway.
you try that axe out on the rats in the entrance? Unless you want to try
Orin-
to break open
Orin
the door.
flips the axe in his hand so that the haft is pointed toward Hossack. You want to give it a try?
I'll give it a couple swigs.
All right, both
Jeez.
of you give me either an intelligence
Guys.
or wisdom check.
I don't get these
You
boys.
Oh, he-
you're
he
both
didn't.
swinging it around.
Don't matter to me. I'll just do an intelligence.
Yeah, those are my two lowest things anyway. So
Well, you're not sure, but you know that there's definitely an enchantment to this axe. You don't know how powerful it is.
we can get it
Just-
investigated
just
back
by,
in town.
just by fighting with it, you know. Once you've been through one combat with it, you will know what it is. But swinging it around, going through weapon kata exercises, lets you know that it's enchanted. Fighting with it will let you know what it does.
Guys, come on. There's 5 rats at the entrance. If you want to swing the axe, swing it on things that are blocking our exit. Let's go. Ugh, Nadia, what the heck?
We don't hear anything. We're
No,
dwarves in
just-
love.
Oh, God.
We're just
I
expecting
throw
it.
rocks. I'm like, okay, I go back over here and I pick up rocks and I start throwing them at their head. Not that I'm very strong. I have to get very close to throw a rock.
Well, now, if you're throwing a sandwich, is not very aerodynamic. Rocks are better.
Okay.
You should get a sling. Well, you probably
Oh,
better
I have
than
a sling. I have. Oh, yep. Okay, that's it. There it is. Sling.
Orin's going to look at you and said, "Don't be rude, lad."
Mama, I
A-
got your attention. Let's
A weapon of this quality shouldn't be shunned lightly.
go kill the rats.
Have you no weapons of
Rats.
your own? Are you that scared of a furry little rodent?
The rodents are as big as he is.
Come on. Are you gonna? Is this your new home? Do you live here now? Let's see how your shiny axe looks in the broad daylight. How about that? Come on.
Orin
go.
Orin looks at Hasek with a little mischievous twinkle in his eyes, like, "Well, shall we go help the little ladies with their little rat problem?"
Daclus is not a lady.
Yeah, but that's a slur, making the fact that he's afraid of a rat, and Nadia's up there doing the whole dancing romances.
All right, I'm giving the axe back to Orin,
After-
and I'm gonna grab my bastard sword, and I'm just gonna walk to the front door.
When Orin says that, the ladies, I will look and be like, "Hey, I'm one of you boys. Come on, let's go." With a slightly deeper voice than normal.
As he walks past Daclus, she was like, "Well, then maybe grow a bigger pair."
Nadia
Heads out
looks at
for the-
Daclus as Daclus makes that voice and says, "Really? Really?"
I can see Daclus coming back with, "Pair, you only have two?"
Let me pull some out of this bag I have. Okay,
There's
and we've
still a
gotten
lot
all the
more
gold from.
No, you've gotten all
Oh.
the gold from the back two rooms. There's still a
All right.
bunch of gold in this room.
I know that they're gonna have fun with the rats. So, Nadia, come on, help me get this gold. And Nadia and I
Okay.
can, unless you don't want to touch the nasty bones, because it's
Oh no,
laying
no,
among
there's gold.
bones.
I,
Let's get
I'm
the
motivated.
shinies.
Or whoops,
When Orin gets to there and Hasek gets to there, the rats will turn and hiss at you. And I'm going to lock tokens.
and Orin just starts swinging that single-handed axe.
All right.
Like it's just a
Orin,
part
you
of him.
Step up. We'll let Orin have a free attack on a rat. Let me make sure all the rats are visible on the combat tracker. Because
Heyday.
they're just trying to stand their ground. But once you swing on them, it's going to be on and cracking.
Oh, we'll be cracking all right.
I'll be cracking.
So go ahead and take a shot on a rat.
Release the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have that. Hang on, I gotta possess that axe, don't I?
Yes, I should.
how do
should
I-
be, should be in the party sheet,
Inventory.
under inventory. You should see a battle axe in there. I do not have it identified, so I don't know what it'll tell you.
Is it the just
Uh,
unidentified item?
Is it just say unidentified?
Oh,
item?
I was gonna say I don't see a
Yeah.
battle axe on there.
Yeah, right
Alright.
under the
Then
shield
I'm going
says
to go ahead and
unidentified.
identify it so you'll know what it is.
Oops, damn it.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Grab that puppy.
It's not letting me.
You grab the red dragon. into
I
your
am.
inventory.
It's the hand goes on it, but it's not moving. There it goes. Now it's
Yeah,
moving.
give it a
There.
moment. Sometimes the table lags a bit.
Yeah, it felt a little bit slow while moving as well. So
Axe two-handed.
No, it is a
Well,
dwarven axe.
I moved it to
A
my
Romax.
inventory. It's not
I think
showing
I
up
get where
there.
you're going with that.
No,
Shen.
it's still the
Romax.
party.
That is the name of that. You know what, Shen? That should be the name of. That's what he should call it. The Romax.
The Romax.
sleep
It
with
is. Thus it
Romax.
is the Romax. All right, you take the axe and you give the rat a whack
and I'm
of the knife
trying-
with it.
I'm trying to take the axe. It's
Here, let
I
me.
get to
Are you on
inventory.
your? Are you
and
on your inventory?
there
You're
it
on your-
goes. I got it now. I got it now. Okay.
There you go. Equip it.
Equipped. Yes, it is equipped.
Go.
So go to combat. Axe battle 2. And smack a rat with it. work?
Oh,
And
Split max damage.
Oh, nat 20. There we go.
yeah,
all I see is the rat hit.
Yep. You
Yeah.
will
Okay.
do,
Yeah.
you will
Okay.
do,
All right.
do max damage. What is your max damage with that? Is a D8 plus 4 is 12.
Okay.
Does
So
the rat
I grab the
explode?
damage dice, right?
No, I just applied max
Oh.
damage. I don't have a code for it yet, but right now
Oh,
I'm
okay.
treating critical hits as max damage. I may
Okay.
amend that to something better, or even employ the critical hit chart at some point. But critical hits are dangerous because if I'm going to use them for player characters, I'm going to use them for monsters too, and that
Yes,
means
definitely.
there are some instant kills lurking in there. So at this level, I don't think you guys are ready for critical hits. Anyways, you splatter him.
Great Granny's ghost. That was good.
I'll spin initiative for everybody.
Meanwhile, Nadia and I are picking up gold.
Dacklish is picking up gold.
Yeah, I'm
Nadia's
just.
picking up gold too.
Yep,
And
I'm just
all
moving around, picking up. I'll move a little bit to pick up a little bit of gold over
all
here.
all Dacklish and Nadia here is.
We know they're having fun. They don't need our help
All
for
right.
little rats.
I would like to move over there. And can I attack?
Absolutely.
I
Have
will
at it.
attack.
Have rat it.
I've read it.
That is
You
that
show
one.
Orin how that. There you go. That's a
That's
hit.
a hit.
That is a hit. Rat let out a Wilhelm scream.
You let out
What
a what
kind
scream?
of rats are you fighting out
A
there?
Wilhelm scream. You don't know what a Wilhelm scream is?
The one from the
Obviously not.
movies.
Yes.
Yeah,
From the movies.
And
The
it's just
same- they
about
use the
every
same
George Lucas
scream.
movie ever, and most of the other action movies. It's that. You
Oh,
hear people
okay.
when they die.
Like
Yes.
literally the same sound effect,
Yes.
and you hear it
Yeah.
in like every movie.
All right.
Well
this
played,
rat-
Jingo.
will come up and start chewing on Hassek's boot.
Dumb rats.
And this one starts chewing on Orin's boot.
We're gonna have some holes.
Oh,
in
that
a
rat's
second.
unconscious.
Oh, that rat's unconscious. That's good. That's right. He doesn't get to do anything. He's dreaming about biting you.
He hears.
In his
You-
dreams, he
Orin, your
hit.
turn.
You're on mute.
You're muted.
Rat 18 will feel my fury and my giggly girlish laughter. Holy, oh, boo!
Why not?
Yes, that 18
I'm
was
not
so
used to
sweet.
this.
Puts
I'm
its
not
little
used to
rat
this
hands
axe
up
yet.
to its ears and it sticks its tongue out at you.
I forgot they're as small as
Was that a
Dacklish.
premature
Nadia made
braggification
her
or something?
move.
We hear cursing.
New round. Hassek, your turn.
I am attacking because there's one right in front of me.
That's it.
That's a hit.
Dying.
That's just too hilarious. All right. So you splat a rat.
Let a rat.
Orin, one left.
He is away for a second, I think.
Oh, I holler, "Are you boys done
There he
yet?
is.
Aren't you done with those rats yet?"
Orin, it's your turn again.
You're on mute.
Boys
know.
and their toys.
The one in front of me is unconscious, right?
Yes.
So I'm still swinging rat 18.
And while it's busy sticking its tongue out, you crush its little head. Do your damage.
Do your damage.
It takes a wee bit of adjusting to from two-handed to one.
Oh. Okay. Wow, a 2 turns into a 6. That's good.
Yes. All right.
I
The
think we should deal
rats-
with that last one as well
The
because
rats are dead. Yeah. You can automatically dispatch the last one if that's what you want to do.
yeah, just
Yeah.
take care of it so it's not bothering anyone.
You guys
Maybe
both
we-
gonna swing at once?
Daclus, you want to kill one of these? We got one that's sleeping.
No,
Yeah,
we
you-
found gold. How much gold
you
did
can
we
just-
find?
The entirety of the gold you find once you gather it all together
Dun, dun, dun.
is. Add this to the party sheet. 540 gold pieces.
I come out carrying the bag of gold.
Hey, he can. It takes both of them to drag all the gold they picked out of here.
Okay, we're dragging the bag. We can
So sad,
get
I doubt
great
you were carrying
horses. And if we need a carriage, oh, we're still locked. Our tokens are still locked.
Okay, let me undo that. There, they are no longer locked.
Okay. Our horses are back along the bottom left, right? To the west?
Yeah, they're out of the immediate vicinity.
Okay. Do we want to try to open this door or not really?
What, the back door?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know what?
We can tell it's
Sure.
just a back door.
We'll check. I'll charge through the door. It's fine.
It is stuck shut from years of unuse.
If only someone had an axe.
You could break it down, but it cannot.
Yeah,
be opened
let's
any
not
longer.
let's not waste that kind of time. If we're gonna do anything, let's burn these bodies before we go.
You gonna gather up the goblins as well that you killed here?
Are there goblins inside? I thought it was just Barnaby.
Well, there were no, it
Blarney.
was just Blarney. But you did skirmish with 3 goblins out here
Oh.
as well, and they're dead. If you're gonna just leave them,
Yeah, I mean, let's just throw them all in a pile and burn them inside the cave there.
Nadia
Okay,
carefully
easily
steps
done.
around the goblin, or not goblin, the rat corpses. Doo, doo, doo.
As she starts twinkling by, Orin does that little sudden toward.
Holds up a rat and shakes it at her.
And starts laughing.
Listen, you may want to think twice about doing that to somebody who can get in your head. And she gives him a smile.
You can't get in a dwarf's head. There's no space in there.
I know your spells are blocked by at least 3 inches of stone.
All right. So now what? You guys will make a pyre, and black, oily, stinky smoke will come pouring out of the cave and out of the smoke hole at the top of the cave where the pits were. And,
Orin will whistle for his mount.
and it will cleanse the filth. Speaking of which, I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw for digging around in there.
Oh,
Oh,
course.
great.
What
Picked
could
up,
possibly go wrong?
con saving throw.
Yeah. Guess I'm fine.
Oh, not.
Aha!
That's
Lauren,
a prime.
that axe is gonna cost you.
That's a prime, though.
You
Probably
got
should have washed.
tetanus.
Probably should have washed that handle.
Daclus and Orin, you're starting to itch.
Oh, we got fleas.
You got
I-
fleas.
I've been down this road as a rogue in some of the nasty parts of town. I'll stand over by the oily smoke for a little bit. I think this
Yeah, I was
might
gonna-
help.
Yeah,
No,
I was gonna
you
say.
guys are gonna have to thoroughly, bathe and delouse to get rid of your fleas. Until then,
Orin
yeah,
looks at Daclus. She goes, "Come on, lad, let's go find a stream somewhere."
My eyes.
It's a
wide.
long trek back to the castle.
Is it? It wasn't. It wasn't. It's just like
It's
for a day.
less than a day. That was the main reason for wanting to come
But
back
it's a
out
day.
here. Is the
But it's a
ogre
day
was
full
too
of
close to
fleas.
civilization. It's a day full of fleas. Yes, it is uncomfortable, and there will be repercussions for having fleas.
Okay. Well, let's start heading back this way, I guess.
All right, so you guys gonna
Where
get
the
back to your horses
yeah. We'll get back to our horses.
and start heading. You're trying to find water to bathe. Is that the plan?
Was
Or
there a creek nearby or something?
there's
Or
well, you are never far from the Danau River, just to the west and south. So you could get there probably in an hour or so. But what we're going to do is we're at about halfway. Let's go ahead and set up a 10-minute break here.
All right.
Get my music ready to go. Anyways, we are going to take a 10-minute break. Those of you in our audience, please stand by. We will be back shortly.
Those poor little rats.
Don't feel sorry for the rats.
Cute mice might have made good pets, but big giant rats, not so much.
Not
Could have been
so
a good
much.
mount.
All right.
A good mount for
We
me.
will be back in a moment.
All right. Break time. Ugh,
Puppy.
6-month-old puppy.
Bam.
So Dacklish does have a mount.
I do. I do. It's my puppy. Okay. Yeah, she's only 6 months old. Or 7 months old in a week. Yeah, 7 months old. Uh, slow down.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh. It took
Yeah.
me 5
That's
years
not
to
a
get
good
another
sign.
dog after my last one went. That's hard. It's Mhm.
My wife and I have been married 30 years, and there's not been a moment where there haven't been at least 3 pets in the house. So,
I have fish too.
and mm,
Oh, hard times, but
yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
no,
for a
my
dog, though.
cats
my
have a
ex-wife
lot.
and
You
I
get
decided to get our current the dogs that we have. She has my dog's litter mate, and we got them before we lost the our original last dog we had together. Because he was kind of lonely on his own because he had we had to put his sister to sleep like 2 years earlier.
Mm.
So we wanted to get she had an opportunity to get dogs, and it's like figured it'd probably be best before he's gone. Which led to some really funny video and some funny moments with my dog when I'd like go over to watch over to watch my old dog and bring the pup, and the pup wanted to play with him so badly.
That's sweet.
There was a point where he
Yeah.
brought every single toy in the basket over
Morning,
to
Jay.
the dog.
Some of us guys have
I,
fleas.
I suppose Nadia and Hussack are staying away from us as we itch our way towards the horses.
Orin looks
Oh,
over at Dacklish and goes, "Come on, lad. The river's not that far away. Let's get rid of this nuisance."
We can wait till we get to the castle. It'll be fine.
And you cannot wait till you get to the castle. Fleas are a nuisance. You're going to get them on the other people, then everybody will have fleas. Let's just get this over with. And he grabs the reins of Dacklish's mount and then starts heading off toward the river. He says, Don't be shy about this stuff now. You're an adventurer. You ain't got nothing I ain't seen before. So let's
I can
go.
be dirty. It's fine.
We're going. And he just keeps dragging the horse behind him.
Nadia, help me. I'm a prisoner.
He's not going to want fleas either. Orin starts digging around in his saddlebag as they're walking, and he finds his soap and stuff, so he's getting it ready. Do you have soap? You can use some of mine if you need to.
No, I have my own soap. I have my own soap. There goes our tokens off of this map.
they just leave Hossack and I standing back there.
Orin just starts humming a little song. We're off to see the river, the wonderful river of Wash.
That was very good.
Well played, sir. Oh no! You have a beach. Curse you.
For those in the audience, this is fixing to go to rated R17.
No. 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 Oh. Decklish
I like the,
begrudgingly grabs their soap.
we're all adults, I guess.
I like the
Dacklish
shimmer
is an
water.
adult, right? Now, whether we're mature, that's a whole different story, but we're all adults.
I like that.
Like I said,
That's
we're all
right.
adults. We may not be
You're on-
mature, but we're all adults.
You're only as old as you think. Yep. Let's stay young forever. It's moving. Wait. What?
Oh, for crying out loud.
You don't hear it yet.
No, I know, but I'm getting a really bad feeling where this is going.
I know. I hold out my hands. I say,
I can't hear you.
"It's-"
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I whisper. Yes, I whisper. I hold up my hands and I whisper, "Wait, don't move. There's something singing. It's really
Or-
pretty."
Orin's going to give you a dirty look.
There we
He's like,
go. Drake,
lad,
thank you.
we're taking a bath.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. There's something. We should be careful. Like would I know like singing like a siren singing or it's
Well, I don't know.
I don't think siren singing is is distinguishable from other types of singing as far as sound
Can I roll
goes.
my
It's the
enhanced
effect.
hearing? How about that? Enhanced hearing?
Yes, make me an enhanced hearing roll.
18 prime.
You hear the singing is, while you can't make out the words, it sounds like a sad song, a song of loss.
Sad songs,
Nobody
they say so much.
knows the trouble I've
Sad,
seen.
sad
But
song.
the voice, the singing voice is beautiful. You've not heard its like.
Is it male or
She's-
female?
It's
Female?
definitely female.
I'll tell them. I'm like, it sounds like they're singing about rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Mm,
Something like that.
They're sad.
Are you guys
Which
gonna
direction is it
continue
coming
down
from?
straight down the
Let's
path
go-
ahead of you. You can hear the
Let's
river.
go to
ahead as
another
well.
river. I think it bends around up there.
Or Orin's just going to keep heading toward the river because he's pretty sure Dacklish is just trying to make up something for not having to take a bath.
All right.
I've never seen such childish antics in my life, child.
Before long, you too can hear the sound. It's a sounds like a
Oh.
woman singing.
How close are me and Dacklish getting to the beach or the
You
riverbank?
can actually see it now. Where you're at on the map.
Yeah, if you click the 4 arrows on the top, you'll see the map and where we are. We're down at the bottom. Yeah.
No, I know. But me and you are still moving toward the water because I think you're just trying to get out of getting a bath, and I want to get rid of my fleas.
I'm skirting away this way.
No, you're not. I have your horse by the reins.
I'm off my horse. Not going with you. I could take a bath all by myself.
Orin comes over with both the horses. He goes, I'm not playing this game much longer, lad. I'm fixing to grab you by your hair and drag you into the water. If I got to bathe you myself, I will.
All right.
Now stop
as you
these
guys get to
shenanigans.
there, and you're cursing and spewing.
Oh, wait.
the
Drake
singing
says they're.
stops.
Jingo, Drake says they don't hear you on stream.
Yeah, I already got that. I had myself muted in my software, and I fixed
Okay.
that. Yes.
Good.
All right. You guys hear it when you come around the corner. The voice is coming from right up there, and there is something sitting up on the branch, and it stops singing upon hearing you guys bickering.
Asshole. You leave me
Let
alone.
me share an image with you.
I can walk all by myself. What is that?
It appears to be, well, the upper
Great.
torso is of a human, and the lower torso is of a bird. And you cannot see it in the picture, but she has bright blue feathered wings. For all intents and purposes, she looks like she could be a harpy. But where harpies are dark
Or
and
hideous,
stinky
yeah.
and greasy and hideous, she is clean and pristine and beautiful. And she stops singing and looks in your direction.
Great. Grandma's ghost. Now what?
That was so pretty. Hi.
And she'll
Orin
say,
stands
"Oh,
up straight.
adventurers, come to my beach. How fortuitous. You are adventurers, are you not?
We're just a
Of
couple
a
of
sort.
dirty. We just need a bath. Is that okay? Can we go over there?
By all means, but beware, for foul things lurk nearby." And she will look down at the ground and kind of, you
The
can
hell?
definitely tell she's not happy about something.
Okay, is it just me or is the water moving on the map?
The water is
The
moving
water
on the
is
map.
moving on the map.
That's
Okay, I was just
so
like,
neat.
yeah,
This is I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This is an actual Fantasy Grounds map made by Josh Watmow from Fantasy Grounds, and yes, it has animated features. Some of the maps Fantasy Grounds offers are amazing. They also have animated tokens, but I'm working on those for us.
Well, I know
Oh,
Hosek
neat.
said he woke up a little bit high. I thought maybe it was contagious, like fleas or something.
Orin, what? I don't know what to do.
Well,
I don't.
Orin looks at the creature and goes like, "Well, we won't take long, miss. We've just got a bad infestation of fleas. We'll scrub them off and we'll be gone. We appreciate the warning, though." And he grabs he grabs Tacklish by the arm and starts walking him toward the beach away from the creature.
Are Husuk and I even here?
Yes, you are. You're right. You're right there on the map.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure if you put us there just
Yes,
so.
yes.
that
Nope,
we're
you are
on-
there too. You were coming down
Do
as
they
well.
do they see the
Unless you
not
guys
harpy?
decided to not come along at all.
Oh no. Nadia is very curious as to how this is going to play out. He, not knowing anything about Dacklish, yeah, and she's curious as to the whole Orin dragging Dacklish for a bath thing.
And she will fly down and she will land near Orin and she will say, "You have vermin. You have been playing
Of
where
a
you
type.
do not belong."
Well, I don't know if you'd call it playing, but we had a task to accomplish, and we accomplished it. And fleas seems to be part of the reward.
And she will say, "Let me handle that."
No,
And-
Dacklish, I have you by the arm.
And she will start singing. And she starts singing a wordless song, kind of trilling, like la 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 la, a happy little song. And as she does, one by one, you feel the magic of her song wash over you, and you can literally see the fleas jumping from your body as
No bath.
her healing song rids you of your pestilence.
Wow.
She will say, "It is fortuitous that you came along when you did. I am in need of help, if you would be so kind."
Or just kind of like stares at his flealess body now and goes like, "Well, I thank you for that, Mom. What do you need help with?
First,
I mean, we are on a bit of a schedule, but
allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alcana. This is my beach, and I have dwelt here for a long time, and, well, she will flutter back over here, and you can see on the ground nearby a nest. A foul creature has stolen my egg. And
Well,
I
what
have
are
I have tried to get it back, but um, it proves too elusive for me. I cannot capture it, and I
What manner
cannot
of
recover my
creature?
egg. It is a most odd creature. It has a large, strange head, and one of its feet is bigger than the other, and it makes strange noises, and it seems to be able to appear and disappear at will. It boggles the mind.
Sounds like a mother-in-law. Sorry, I
what?
couldn't resist.
I'm gonna get, I guess, closer and say, pardon me if I'm being if I'm being rude, but what are you? I've never seen.
We are the Alkanost.
Orin starts to look around when she says we.
Oh, there's only me here, for we live solitary.
Then how do you make an egg if you've not a mate?
Well, once a year, we produce an egg which we guard until it hatches. And when that fledgling grows into a full adult alkanost, it departs for elsewhere, where it too will lay one egg during its lifetime.
No,
We are
well,
guardians of the sacred places.
you're very pretty.
Thank you. She's altogether about 3 feet tall. She's not
Oh,
very big.
she's my size.
And about this time, Daklish, your superior elven ears pick up from somewhere in this direction.
Gnomish.
Daklish
No,
has elven ears?
gnomish. He
Well,
has
I have
elven ears
pointy.
now. Yes, they're pointy ears.
Well, you may have picked up some elven ears in the lair. I mean, he was telling what Blarney ate when he was in there.
You hear a noise over there in that direction, and it sounds kind of like boggle, 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 boggle.
God, Zooks, there's a bargle in the woods.
Is was her name? She's an Alkanost, and her name is
Alcana.
Alkana. Alkana, is that what took your egg? That thing I hear
Yes.
over there?
Yes. And all of
You
a
said it's
sudden,
fake? Oh no.
you hear the same noise from over here. Boggle, 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 boggle.
At the sound of the second one, Orin grabs his axe. Seems to me, Lass, you've got a bit of an infestation yourself.
I know. I tried, but I cannot keep up with the creature. I do not understand how they move.
What do you mean?
And once again, from over here, you hear boggle, 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 boggle. Daklish, make me that acute hearing roll that you have. The keen ears.
Abilities, enhanced hearing. Come on, baby.
No, you're cute hearing, not your enhanced hearing. You're cute hearing.
12. Just made it.
Just made it.
Again.
You could have sworn that the sound you heard over there, and then the sound that you heard over there, and then the sound that you heard back over there was the same creature. Maybe it's throwing its voice. Maybe the creatures all sound identical, but you're pretty sure it was the same creature. Your enhanced hearing. No two creatures sound exactly alike, and this one did.
Alkana, do they teleport? How do they move?
They disappear through holes.
Orin, have you ever, Nadia, Has it
Yeah,
ever?
do we have like recall knowledge in here or something like that?
Straight
Would
up
that just be a
intelligence.
basic intelligence? Because
I'll
that
give
would
a
be
basic.
that would be a negative for me.
I will take basic intelligence check to see if any of you have ever heard of such a thing.
All right. Well,
Sure.
Nope, not
I
me.
mean, it's a fantasy world. Monsters exist, and you might have heard stories. Dacklish,
Dirty 20.
you
apparently
have
it didn't register mine.
There you go.
just missed it. But Dacklish, you remember when you were a wee little gnome, your daddy telling you about the insidious boggles.
That's why they say boggle.
That's why they
Boggles
say
the
boggle.
mind.
And what do I know about the insidious boggles?
Well, you got a dirty 20, so
On a prime.
on a prime.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they appear as small, oddly shaped humanoids with a head too large for its body. They have thick leather skin, dark gray in color. Most walk with an odd gait and swing their bulbous heads in a pendulum-like motion across their chests. Some differ from their kin in some way that is unique to them. Some will have long, spindly arms. One might have an odd-shaped foot or stuff. They are primarily solitary and docile creatures that make their homes in twisting tunnels underground. They tend to stay away from humans and fear them greatly and do not like confrontation. However, they are known to be notorious thieves and have a greedy streak and often cannot resist temptation. They have a very keen sense of smell. They have the ability to teleport, although you do not fully understand how. They can also secrete substances from their body, an oily substance that makes them hard to grab and makes people that get caught in it fall and have a hard time.
Okay. So I will tell everyone what I know about boggles. Maybe we can, if we get in a circle, we can lure it with some of our shiny gold and gems. They like to steal. Maybe we can trap it. Too bad we didn't take that net.
You didn't take any of the cast iron cookware either.
No. But we have shiny gold. So maybe like it's the sound we're hearing all around sounds like the same exact one. Like same exact one.
You heard the
Amazingly
sound from over
enough,
here
it
in the
didn't.
trees. Boggle, 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 boggle.
Amazingly enough, it didn't say precious. Tell 'em.
So what do you want to do? She will say, I don't know where its lair is, but I think it's over there. There is a cave in that direction, but I dare not go inside. I would be forever in your debt if you could rescue my egg.
Oren's gonna look at her and it's don't know how to say this lightly, but how long has he had the egg?
Shortly before sunup this morning.
Okay, so there's a good chance he's not used it to eat.
I don't even think he took it because our eggs tend to match the color of my hair, and she'll shake her golden blonde hair. Dacklish, did you describe out loud what you knew about boggles to everybody?
Yes.
She will say,
Told them.
perhaps he thought it was a treasure and took it.
Maybe we can we have so much gold and some of those gems, and we can put it out as a trap. Should we go check out the cave where she thinks it is? Thanks for getting rid of those fleas, by the way.
Oren says, well, I have a sack. If you can rig up some kind of trap. When he jumps on it, we can snatch him up in the sack. But if he can teleport, he can probably jump out of the sack. I don't know how teleporting works.
Nadia, do you have any idea how we might be able to trap a thing that can just pop in and out? I could
Yeah.
set a trap.
An anti-boggle spell?
I could always just put it to sleep.
Well, that could work.
That's great. All right,
mean-
then
Hopefully that'll work.
since we hear it all around us, right? Maybe we should set the trap right here, kind of by Alcana, and then hide back off the road. They're really afraid of humans and humanoids. Let's set a trap with gold and shinies. Yes. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Like
Does
right over.
Arcana know, or whatever her name is, does she know what kind of food it actually does eat if it's not interested in the egg?
No.
Can we put some form of food on the trap as well?
No, I think it wants it. It's a thief. It likes shiny things. We should just put some gold and a gem, something shiny.
But if it's a hungry thief,
And you keep hearing from different places in the trees, boggle, 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 boggle. Sometimes closer, sometimes farther.
So besides the trap, this allows me to find, disable, or set a trap.
Yes, you can set traps. Absolutely.
So that's what I'm convinced that he wants the shiny.
Hey, I have a thought though. Nadia asked, I don't know much about your abilities, but is there a way you could put that sleep spell onto something, and when he grabs it, it triggers it,
Ooh.
rather than trying to
You're on
hit
mute.
it while he's bouncing in and out?
No, the spell I would use would be similar to the one I used at the cave where, well, maybe it wasn't the cave, it was outside, where they see all kinds of colors, and assuming they're not too strong a foe, they probably will just drift off to sleep,
Or at least be
Get knocked-
blinded.
blinded
You
or
blinded
stunned
that
or
ogre
something.
real sweet with it.
Well, it was worth a thought. But how do we get it to come to the gold without us constantly scaring it away?
Maybe if we just set the trap over here and then back away, and Nadia can be ready. So while I'm talking, I'm pulling out a couple of gold pieces. In my pockets,
Everybody
I
make
also
me an
have
intelligence check.
a paradox.
We really suck at this.
Yes, you do. Actually, no, you don't. Tacklish, he's got a intelligence prime,
Oh,
and so does
I failed.
Nadia. But all right, okay, carry on.
Oh, we both failed it. Nope.
Yep. But Nadia's main strength isn't strategy, I don't think.
So I'm pulling out gold, and I have that peridot. I figure that's shiny, and I'm gonna set a trap, right here, kind of close to Alcana.
All right, put a marker down where you're going to put that trap.
How do I? Let's see.
You right click and choose pointers, and you can draw a square or a circle
Pointer.
or whatever you like.
Okay. Let's draw a little circle right there. Do you need me to roll trap, or I only roll if I'm finding a trap?
Let me have a look.
To find a trap, to set a trap or reset a previously disabled trap, must make a successful trap check. Yep.
Yep. Go ahead and now make that trap check in the. Ooh. I was gonna say, you can tell that the rest of you can look at that trap and say that trap's not gonna work.
Maybe just the gold is enough. The gold is still there in a pile. I've put like 5 gold coins. and the peridot.
And the peridot. And
Mhm.
describe your trap. Is it like a sack with a snare that the sack comes up around it when he grabs the? Is it
Yeah,
automatic
like
triggered, or it is something that you have to trigger once he's in it?
I like envisioning like a rabbit snare, just with sticks and a little string
All
that,
right. Well,
but it's clearly not. I forgot to set it.
you no, you're standing there. Um, basically, the way I'm gonna treat that is his chance to see the trap, but this is what happens.
Nadia, get ready.
I'm ready.
Orin nudges
Douglas,
Hossux in the ribs and goes like, "This should be
you're
good.
standing
Wait for
there
it."
inspecting your trap, and you guys see the craziest thing.
The craziest thing.
From the way Daklish is standing there, he's got his hands on his hips, his feet apart, looking at this trap, and from the gap between his legs, this boggle pops out.
Did you did you just say it looked like Daglish pulled a boggle out of his butt?
It just
Almost, almost more like
oh
the
boy.
space between his legs and the ground form a portal, and it looks like it came out through that. And he looks like this, and he looks around and he says, "Boggle, boggle, boggle," and he reaches out and he grabs that gem, and the trap
As soon as he
goes
does
off.
that, yeah, at the same time, Nadia's going to cast color spray.
Night, night,
Well,
Daglish.
actually,
Don't
this-
you put me in that river.
You don't have
because you weren't
food now.
expecting this, before you do that, he's going to get his action because he had surprise on you. And he's going to grab the gem, and the trap triggers, and it hoists him up into the air. And he goes, "Boggle." And let's have initiative and not tokens. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Alkanost will flee up into the trees. Nadia,
Oh, Nadia.
Yep, color spray aimed at the boggle.
hold on, let me make him visible for you. Oh, wrong one.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Oh boy.
And he's right in your trap, but he's sprung in the trap. All right, Nadia, hit him with the color spray.
Oh. You're on mute.
I don't think I targeted him, but then again, color spray.
Okay. I see. Let's see. 5 feet wide, ending point up to 25 feet. Creatures of 3 to 4 hit dice are blinded for 1d4 rounds. Roll me a d4.
All right, that went like all over the place except the dice tray. There we go.
It is a boggle.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
the boggle. The boggle.
You
is,
boggle. Let me apply blinded to it.
And it just hit the boggle. It didn't hit me.
That's up to
Well, if the
him.
boggle's in the trap and it's like elevated, then I can hit the boggle. I should probably be able to hit the
Great.
boggle by itself.
But I thought
A
the
wave
trap
of
was like
colors.
right in front of Nadia or Daklish when it went off.
It was. So you could easily have gotten, yeah, the boggle and nobody else.
Okay.
Is it?
I was about to say we can roll a percentile for this.
Yeah, a wave of color comes from Nadia's fingertips and basically expands and washes over the boggle.
Boom. It
Say the
washes
line.
over
Say the
bottom.
line.
Yep. But that's where it would have gone approximately.
Say the line, Robert. Chase the
Which line?
rainbow.
Skittles.
And the boggle
Taste the
goes,
rainbow.
boggle! When you blind it. Daklish, it's your turn. Boggle's thrashing in his net.
Gosh, I don't feel like I want to kill this thing. I'm wearing a cape, right?
DM's quest. Hello.
We may not have a choice. If it can teleport, we can't let it out. Once it gains. Yeah.
I feel horrible.
Knock it
because-
out, lad.
Oh, okay. Taking that in mind, I'll do that. I'll take my dagger, but I'll flip it around so I'm just holding the hilt, and I'm just gonna bonk him on the head.
Make your attack
That's
roll.
so non-lethal.
He's blind, so actually, let's see, what's his armor class? Is any of that dexterity? I would say yes. I would say make an attack on armor class 10. He's blind. He's immobilized by the trap. You almost can't miss him.
So I don't know what that means. Attack on armor class 10.
Just grab an attack roll and drop it in the chat.
Natural 1. You knock yourself
Okay.
out.
Here we go. All right.
And you go, and he's like struggling in the trap, and as you swing at him, he sways out of the way, and you don't get a clean bonk on him.
Yeah, these slimy little buggers. Boggles.
Hasek, this boggle's up there, and he's got one of his feet in this trap, and he's trying to get it loose, and he's screaming, boggle, 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 boggle,
All right.
boggle, boggle, boggle.
I'm gonna charge him, and I'm going to try to knock him unconscious.
All right, I believe you charges
Let's see.
plus the damage. Wait a second. Reference
Think so.
combat maneuvers. Plus 2 to damage, minus 4 to your armor class. So
Yep.
make your attack.
All right, let's see if I can hit it.
His armor class is only a 10. A 20!
Oh!
You do max damage. What did you hit him with?
Bastard sword.
Does 10 plus 2 is 12.
But
And
we
he
were
goes, boggle!
Wait,
As you
did you
smack him on the head.
non-lethal? Did you
Yes.
Yeah,
non-lethal hit
It
him
was
or?
non-lethal.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he is still...
He's still going.
he's still
Boggle's
going.
gonna have one heck of a concussion.
All right,
So that
on
would
his
be-
turn, you can see this oily substance start to secrete from his skin.
Oh no!
And as it secretes from his skin, he slips loose from the trap and falls to the ground. He's blind, so he's going to go scrambling in a random direction.
How high off the ground was he?
Not high enough that Daklish couldn't bonk him with the dagger.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, just the footers.
Because I was like, maybe fall damage.
He hits the ground, and says, "Boggle!" and starts running towards the water. Hasek and Daklish can have opportunity attacks on him as he runs away.
Yeah. I'll try my dagger again. Do I drop it on him this time?
Yeah, you can drop it on him, and if the armor class is 10 or better, it hits. You hit him anyways. All right, Hasek, do your damage.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
All right, he is not dying. He is unconscious. You bonk it on the head, and it collapses, and it drops the peridot gem.
Alcana, was this the boggle that took your egg?
She'll fly down next to it and look. And say, it doesn't look like it. The boggle that took my egg had one foot was much larger than the other. And she'll point at this one, whose 2 feet are quite the same size.
Oh, great.
Well, do we want to go toward the cave?
Well, can we bind
Eric-
this one up so he can't be popping off on us?
Well, there's that issue of that slickery substance all over his body makes binding him nearly impossible.
We don't want to touch him. We really don't want to touch him and get this oil
Hey,
on us.
Does
My
he have a-
daddy said.
Does he have a bag or something?
Yeah, Orin goes up with his bag and just shoves him in the bag and ties the bag off.
Did-
Don't
did
know
the
if that'll hold him if he can teleport, but we'll see.
Did the boggle have a bag on him?
Oh, did the boggle
did not have a bag on him.
is he
Alright.
wearing a gem or anything that might actually give him the teleportability?
No.
Okay. He's just a little naked loincloth.
Yeah, he got a
Thing.
little loincloth thing.
Okay.
Now what?
I'm just gonna start walking. You said the cave was this way?
Let's just say yes. Just beyond those trees over there.
Yeah. Going that way.
Okay. I'm gonna splash my feet in the water as I'm walking. Look, I'm clean.
Wow, it's
Can
right
she
there on
hear-
my map?
With her gnomish hearing, can she hear Orin's eyes rolling?
Yes, yes, I can. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep. Whoops, moving the map, not my token. Da, 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 da. Come on, guys.
All right,
Nadia,
and
we're gonna
you
need
guys
you.
can notice footprints in the beach. You can notice the set of footprints that this boggle has left in a few places, and another set of footprints where, yes, one of the feet is definitely much bigger than the other.
Orin
This
looks
way.
back and at Nadia with an expectant look.
You coming, Nadia?
Oh. Yes.
La la la. Nadia was picking up the gold left in the trap.
Spending too much time staring at the beautiful water.
Can
Or the
can you move?
beautiful Alcana. She's pretty.
Are we dragging Boggle 6 with us because I have him in a bag, or do we just leave the bag on the beach?
That's your call. Do you want to take him
That's
with?
on you.
Yeah,
I mean, if he's how much does he weigh, Jingo? Is he
About
like
he's
as
just
much
smaller
as
than you.
Yeah, he's not much bigger than you.
this
So-
way? We'd at least know if he teleported, if you took him
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
All right. And you guys will head up that direction, and you can indeed see a cave
Follow the
mouth up
footprints.
ahead, and that's going to mean another map change. So give me a moment here.
Okay, let's
Of
go
course.
to the cave.
To the
I
wonderful.
think that animated map was kind of helping to give the table some lag.
All this beautiful weather, and we keep going indoors.
Yes.
I know we could have like laid out here on the beach and
Yeah, well,
tanned.
it's not called environments and dragons. You know, it's
It's castles and there's no castle around here.
You guys have been to 2 castles in this campaign already.
Oh, you're right. Silly bean.
Listen, castles and crumpets on the shore. What?
So
Right.
let
That's
me
funny,
share
Pat.
that map with you. This one is not an animated map, so it won't be nearly as complicated.
Okay.
And you see what looks like, there's a natural cave, but set back in the cave is an iron door. You dwarves can look at it and tell that it's a shoddy piece of work, definitely not up to dwarven standards.
But is that
but
are
I still
boggles
don't think a
known?
boggle. I don't think a boggle built an iron door.
No, this door looks old.
Maybe they just found the cave and made it their home.
I want to go up to the door and try to open it.
All right, tokens are not locked. You can move if you want.
No, they are locked.
They should not be.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
yeah, no,
getting
they
a
are. They're
Okay.
still in
36.1.
initiative.
Ah, yes. Give me a moment here.
It's all good.
I was looking at the wrong version of the map. There you go.
Okay. Come on, Nadia. We can.
And Oren's
Stay
got
back
the
a little
sack over
bit.
his shoulder, so if it suddenly becomes light,
He'll know.
he'll know. Yeah.
No. You can hear it in there snoring. Boggle, 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 boggle. Boggle, 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 boggle.
All right, I want to try to open the door.
Precious,
All right.
my precious.
It looks, well, you're looking at the door and it doesn't look like there are hinges on it. You're not entirely sure how to open it.
Give it a good kick.
I'm gonna try to rip it off.
It is
Yeah.
thick and heavy iron.
I just need to have it to move a little bit so it can fall.
So you kick it, make me a strength check.
Karate chop.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good solid bong, enough to know that you're not going to kick this door down.
Oh.
It looks like it might be slotted into the stone, like it lifts up or drops down maybe, but there's no obvious mechanism for it.
And it
That
covers
answered that question.
the whole entrance.
It covers the whole entrance.
How about
Even
you
with-
guys try lifting it or sliding it instead of just using your muscles all the time?
Declares, can you look for a button or whatever?
Well, we examined the stonecraft. As dwarves, can we tell whether or not there's a less noticeable mechanism built into the stonework?
You do not recognize the stonework, but as Daclus comes in there, he recognizes it as gnomish artifice. This cave
Oh,
was a gnomish cave at one time, and knowing a few things about it, Daclus,
reach.
do you wish to study this?
yes.
door?
Yeah. Do I need to search around for
Let me see.
the gnomish mechanism that would open the door? How would these
Make me
guys
an
know?
open locks check.
Yeah. I have that one ready.
You find that a couple of the rivet studs in the door are not real, and you push them in, but you know there's a third one, and you can't figure out what the last part of the lock is, but you got the door partially unlocked.
So this is maybe you guys can help me. This is totally, oh my God, this is totally a gnomish door. But there's always 3. I found the 2, but I can't. Can you guys look around for like a button? Maybe feel the walls, or maybe I just can't reach it.
I'll look around.
I'll give you an intelligence check to examine
Alright.
the door.
Nadia.
Nope, I don't know
it's
anything.
a solid iron door.
Nadia, can you look?
Let's see what I can do.
Yeah. You're the smartful one here.
Orin starts banging on the door with the bag with the boggle in it.
That's
Nadia steps
awesome.
up and sees the 2 that Daklish pressed, and then presses the first one a second time, and the door slides into the floor.
Sneaky gnomes.
Lobster.
And you said the door slid down?
Yes.
Wow.
You see barrels and boxes, and it all looks very old. And from somewhere in the cave, you hear a slightly different pitched voice say, "Boggle, boggle, 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 boggle."
You're to be our guy.
Here we go
Don't-
again.
Don't let him slime you.
Can teleport.
I know. Ooh, I'm gonna. Okay, so I had gotten my peridot back. I'm gonna take the peridot out and just flick it right in front of us. And Nadia, be ready again. And I'll just, since it liked the peridot over the gold, go bink. So that it
Okay.
like falls like. where
I
is
don't
it?
have another one of those spells.
That's okay. He comes into sight, I'll charge him and try to knock him out before he can bounce out.
So I flick it right like there.
Okay. You throw the dot out, and you can hear from to your left, "Boggle, boggle, boggle," and then from the right, "Boggle, boggle, boggle, boggle," and then seemingly right as almost as if it stepped right through the doorway you're standing in. Let's see how it is.
I think this time I'm gonna have my bow drawn. As much as I
It
really
appears
don't want.
right there,
Perfect.
and it looks right at
Oh.
you, and it goes, "Boggle, boggle, 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 boggle,"
Get him, Orin.
and it secretes a big puddle of goo.
Now, he's within arm range, right?
Yes, he's within arm range. Now,
I'm going to try to smack him.
one moment. Because again,
Is the
you
goo
didn't
just
see
on
it.
the floor?
It's on the floor and all over you. Anybody standing there.
Again, proving Nadia's the smart one.
I need oh look, like Daklish and Hasek and Orin all got some on them. Make me dexterity saving throws.
Made it.
It's really good that we're right by a river, so you can offer
Yeah.
a bath.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If it
The
puts the word
ground-
saving in it, my dice just. Actually, I guess if it has the word check in it, my dice were just like, screw you.
No, not happening.
The ground becomes extremely treacherous,
Uh-oh.
and both of the dwarves fall prone. Now we'll roll initiative.
I have my bow. I'm ready. I'm ready. This guy,
All right.
Hasek, you're first, but you're laying on the ground in a pool of
I'm
goo.
getting up.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Oh.
No whammy.
You are unable to get up. You may attack it from prone. I don't know what the penalty is, but it should
All
automatically
right. Yep.
apply.
I'll
No
attack
one-
it from prone.
What's the?
Can I inspire him while he does that?
He has not yet used his inspiration for the day, so yes.
I have.
Oh, you did? That's right. You used
Yeah.
it on the strength check earlier. No, you cannot inspire him then.
Do you just want me to roll?
Just make an
And,
attack roll on him, yes. I don't think that there's any penalty for attacking from prone. Oh, sweep its legs right out from under it. Do you max damage? What'd you hit him with? The
Bastard sword. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard sword does 12 points of damage.
12 points. Yeah.
The thing used to have legs.
No, it still has legs, but you cut it pretty good. That one, you weren't trying to go for a non-lethal attack, were you?
Nope.
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 I had
You
no
cut
chance
it.
there.
You cut it pretty good, and it lets out a boggle.
Can we tell if it's got two weird sized legs?
Yes.
You never
one
said.
of its feet is bigger than the other.
Okay.
Orin.
Your turn, Orn.
Well, Oren's
Are you
Well, you
gonna
got to
try
do
He's
your
to
not-
stand up?
dex. Dex.
he's not because he's already saw Hasek slip and slide, so he's also going to try to smack it with his axe. He's going to use the single-handed axe though because it's lighter and easier to swing, and he ain't going to have to worry about hitting somebody. Or hopefully he's not going to have to worry about hitting somebody.
All right, make your roll.
Net 1. He misses. X goes straight to
Look,
us.
I don't need your help, mister. Okay.
You swing at the boggle, and he misses. The blinded boggle in the bag is still unconscious. Boggle number 8
No.
That's what I should have used. I
grabs
should have
the
used.
gem and
Mhm.
runs right at you guys and disappears right as it hits the doorway.
Damn.
Boggle! Almost as if it was able to use the doorway as a teleport, the same way it used the gap between Dacklish's legs as a teleport. And it boggles and it vanishes from sight. Dacklish, your turn. Dacklish, you made your save, but you're
Yeah.
still in the goo. Make another save.
Okay. Oh, why did 2 go? I double clicked it, I guess.
The first one counts. All right, you are able to find your footing. If you move out of the goo this round, you won't have to continue making saving throws.
I'm already, do. He didn't look like he was carrying anything, right? Just a little naked guy with a loincloth.
But he did grab your gem.
He grabbed my 1 gem, right?
Yes, he grabbed the gem and he boggled through the door.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to move as away from this goo as I can because I want to look in this cave. We're looking for the egg, right? Oh, look at all the doors.
You can see 2 more doors. You also see. One moment. What looks like iron bars blocking that section of the cave off from the rest.
So have we figured out that maybe he
The
needs
boggle has a hideout.
No, that he needs doors to teleport. He needs openings.
Doors, passageways, openings to teleport.
Yeah. I'll try to help Hasek and Orin up.
You're gonna have to
Nadia-
go back in the goo.
You have to go back into
Yeah,
the goo.
go back in the
we
goo.
are still in combat at this point, so you were able to get free of the goo. What else would you like to do? You can double move if you like, or do something else.
I don't hear him yet, right?
Actually, you hear boggle, 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 coming from, well, basically the direction of that arrow.
Okay. Well, I'll go up here and I want to look around in um in this, kind of just briefly look if I see anything. I get rid of it. Ah, shit.
Bunch of empty barrels and boxes, but they're all open or have at least one opening open.
How do I get rid of that circle?
Right click on it and remove this pointer. Right click on it, pointers, remove this pointer.
Remove. All I can do is remove pointers. Oh, well, that's fine. I got rid of where I threw the gem. So they're open, so I can look in them to see if the egg is there.
You could. You do not see one there. They are also, as they are openings, they are eligible for the Boggles teleport.
Ah, okay. I gotcha. So I guess I can close the things that I see that are open to give them less places to pop in.
So you're going to start popping the lids back on the barrels, on
Yep.
some of the barrels? All right. So
Yeah.
that's what you were
That
doing.
sounds.
Nadia, what do you want to do? There's this pile of goo in front of you. It looks like it's kind of drying up, like it's not going to last long, but it's there now.
She
So
walks
Nadia
over
is going to
Hossack.
cast Prestidigitation for a space on the goo. It's going to clear about a 1 foot square foot area that she's going to use to take one step into it and then jump to the other side over to Dacklish.
Okay. I think I'm going to reward that as a clever use of a cantrip, and you can get past the goo.
Hey.
That is
Nadia, we need to make sure we close any openings.
Well, she cast a spell this round, so that's what she gets to do. The Alchemist is not coming in. Next round. Dacklish, going to continue closing up barrels?
Yep.
I'm turning over boxes so the open lids are facing down and things like that.
Right. Do I know how to close the door that is currently open?
No, but you would know that somewhere is probably a lever or a mechanism that will reset that door.
On the inside or the outside?
It would be on the inside.
Okay. All right. I'd like to look for that because I want to close that door. Well, no, I can't. Never mind. The guy's got to get in. That was a fun sound.
Yes,
I'm gonna come back to into the goo so I can look at this door entry before we and to help the guys if they need it.
If you step on the goo, I need to make a
Okay.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
Oh, I did it again. Damn it.
Oh, this time the 6 is the first roll, and you fall on your bum.
Yeah. I guess you don't double click it. Must be
No.
what I'm doing wrong.
Nadia sighs softly.
Hossack is still prone in the goo.
I want to try to pull myself forward so I can slide out.
If you are just going to crawl forward on the ground, you can crawl out of the goo this round.
Yep, we're doing that.
And then stand up. But that will be all you can do this round.
Yeah.
Oren.
Oren's just gonna say, "I'll guard the door."
No, we need to close the door. It's an opening that you need to come inside. I need to find the lever to close the door. Get in. Crawl over the doorway, please.
Orin grumbles under his breath and crawls out.
All right. Nadia gets to go again.
All right. Is there any way that I can assist Dacklish without stepping in the goo?
Say again? I'm sorry, I was reading the chat.
Is there any way that I can assist Dacklish without stepping in the goo?
Absolutely. If you want to grab her this round and pull him, Dacklish is female player, male character. I keep referring to Dacklish as a she, and Dacklish is not a she. You can pull him out of the goo.
But we gotta look for. There's a lever. There's a lever to close this door.
Orin looks at Nadia and goes like, well, if you could clear a spot away, can you not just clear all of it away?
You have more faith in my spellcasting power than I do, Sir Dwarf.
We believe.
Should we clap our hands?
So what Nadia does is she takes her cloak out of her sack, the small sack that she carries around, and she offers one end to Dacklish and says, "Hold on to this," while she holds on to the other hand. I'll pull you out if you fall again.
And all right. So you offer her the cloak and ready to pull her free.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Unfortunately for boggles, the shelf life of boggle goo is only until their next turn, and the goo starts to dry up. And you hear from up in this direction, boggle, 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 boggle. And then the noise moves to down here. And it sounds more muffled, like from behind the door. Boggle, 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 boggle.
So there's nothing in this room, right? No egg, no.
No. Nadia, it is your turn. You do notice all of these.
Is that door open or closed?
The door that you came in?
No, the door that you're pointing at.
That door is closed. However, well, Dacklish did say that there was a lever around here somewhere to close this door that you're in front of.
Nadia will go looking for, now that the goo is dried up, Nadia will go looking for the lever.
All right. It is easy to spot. Right there on the wall inside the door is a lever.
She'll pull the lever.
You pull it and you can hear chains and counterweights rattling, and the door will slide back up into place and lock with a clank.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
So if he's
To the
in that
next.
room, ta-da! If he's in that room down there, there's something for him to port through.
Orin, your turn. You're still prone, but the goo has kind of shriveled or hardened up or whatever it is it does.
I stand up, but
All right, let me remove
I thought I stood up
prone.
after I crawled out of the goo.
You should
but-
have. Let me remove
Yeah.
that.
You little.
I'm gonna go see what's through those bars. And this other door up here, it's also closed, right?
It is.
Well, then how the heck did he get from this room to the other room if the doors were all closed?
There must be a barrel, an open barrel or box
From here
inside
where you
that
can
room.
see, There's an open barrel standing right there.
Oh, okay.
You can also see that these bars, it looks like maybe an animal was kept in this cave at one time, but it's from what you can see, it doesn't look like there's anything in there now.
All right, are we still in combat?
Technically, yes, that boggle is still lurking
Okay.
around in here, so we're still
Okay.
going in initiative order.
So was that me moving to the bars my action, or can I still do something?
You can still do something.
I'm gonna get my grappling hook and rope, and I'm gonna try to grapple that barrel and drag it toward me so that the opening's facing the bars. You know what I'm saying? So I can pull the barrel up to the
Yeah.
bars. So
All
even
right.
if he uses it, he's trapped. Hopefully he can't get out of the barrel.
Make me a basic ranged attack from your combat tab. You'll see a ranged attack. Make that attack in the chat.
Basic range.
Yeah, just ranged attack on your combat
Oh, I see.
tab,
Okay,
you'll
all right.
see-
I got you.
Yeah. Just barely missed the armor class 10 barrel. You'll have to try again next round. Dacklish, you gonna stand up?
Yep. While he's working that, I'm gonna come down to this door and look for the openings to open it. So you may do a open lock.
Yep, give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you step up to there, you see hiding in that little corner back there a bleeding boggle. And it looks at you and it says, "Boggle, boggle, boggle," while holding its side where it has been wounded by Hossak's blade.
I'm gonna okay, cool. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, little guy, and I am gonna throw my dagger at him. Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll
I
just
have
throw
to
my-
stab you at range.
Sorry. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
What's going wrong here?
Sharpshooter, does sharpshooter apply to daggers?
No, this is what's going to happen. Your dagger is going to miss the boggle, and it's going to hit the hard rock surface, and it's going to break the blade of your dagger.
Damn.
So you can remove that dagger from your inventory.
Ah, no more dagger. Did I have more than one, perhaps?
As a rogue, I would hope.
I would hope. I don't know. It says I
What's
only
this
have-
one knife business, boy? We're professionals here.
I think I don't know. Is there just one?
I mean, the good news is you can carry more gold now.
I'm
Anyways,
gonna grasp and fresh and at least he's not gone through the door.
Yet.
Well.
Why? How does this show me quantity?
if
Oh,
there's
that's
that
just the
little
one.
box, you only
Yeah.
have one unless you put multiple quantity in the box. All right. Boggles gonna look at you, and it's gonna run towards you, and right about it hits there, which is the mouth of the side cave, it's going to teleport again. Boggle. And it disappears. And reappears crawling out of that barrel up there, Orin.
Yeah.
And it looked at you and it goes, Boggle!
All right. I wanna move to here. And can I grab a rock and throw it at him?
Do you not have a dagger?
No.
Yeah, you can grab a rock and throw it at him. Make a
Ranged attack?
ranged attack.
Can I have him use my dirk since he's right next to me?
Nope, he grabbed a rock.
Well,
And he misses badly with that rock.
Ding. Off the bar.
back in my own face.
Hasek, your turn again.
I'm gonna
Use
throw
my
another rock.
dirk.
I'm gonna
Kai
throw another rock.
Brightwing, thank you for the sub.
You wanna lose your dirk in there?
There's
All right. Ranged attack. Oh. Is it working?
No.
Is what?
Drag it into the chat. Or you can drag it directly onto him.
I dragged it onto him, but
Sometimes it was all right. You missed.
Ah.
what's better? What's better this time? I'll take it.
Oren, you gonna try that grappling hook to pull the barrel again?
Are you gonna throw your dirk?
Yeah, well, I mean, the grabbing the barrel was just so that the stupid boggle couldn't transport out of it, or you know what I'm saying. But he's already there, so yes, I'm going to throw my dirk at him.
Sorry, little buddy. Oh,
Well, there goes your dirk.
I have other weapons. I'm not worried.
Nadia, we need you.
Nadia, your turn.
The most important person here.
Nadia is going to.
It really boggles the mind how hard this is.
I mean, we're two melee specialists.
Boggle, boggle.
Well, they can't get to him because their bars are in the
Yeah.
way.
Exactly. It's like,
So we need our ranged. Yeah,
Yeah,
guess I
Nadia
could
is
use my bow next.
figuring out that we're not trying to keep this one alive. Decides that okay, it's time.
Do what you gotta do, honey.
How does one target creatures again?
You can grab your attack
Oh, that's
roll
right.
and drag it right onto the token. Another way is you can hold control and left click on what you want to target, and that will target it as well.
Okay, hold a second.
You can also.
Okay, apparently that does not
anything-
work with spell.
Okay, what spell are you using?
Dragon image.
Okay. Ooh, nasty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Basically, the targeting is for attacks. The dragon image. Let me look at your character sheet here and see what's coded and what's not. If you'll. Oh, I see. It took dragon image off as you cast it. If you click the little magnifier at the right-hand side of the dragon image, it'll open up a little drop-down menu that'll give you an attack, a save, and a damage. There is no attack roll, but if you grab that save, you can drag that and drop that onto the monster. All right. Okay, I guess it didn't work that way. I'll have to make his saving throw.
Well, oh, Boggle 8 is its actual name, right? Never mind.
10. Intelligence is not its prime. It fails its saving throw. Do your d6 damage. You can grab that damage and should be able to drop it on him. All right. Flame washes over that Boggle, and he collapses unconscious.
Yeah, Daklish and well, I mean, the dwarves are probably might be concentrating on the Boggle, but if Daklish turns around, she sees once again Nadia transform very briefly into a red dragon that kind of fills the area and breathes on the unsuspecting Boggle.
Boggle, boggle.
bodkins that'll get
And the
some time to
boggles.
use to.
All right. The buckles are dead. The buckles I can unlock tokens now. I can tokens now.
No.
Give me a moment here.
Thinking that they couldn't get to the other side of these doors, more than likely. Do we see the egg in there?
Actually, if you look in the bottom of that barrel, well, if you can get past those bars, however,
Yeah.
backless, those bars are far enough apart that you can slip through them.
Oh, heck yeah! Let's
This
go.
was designed by gnomes, so gnomes don't have to move through those bars.
So
And
there's
yes,
no.
you will find the egg inside the barrel that the boggle popped out of.
Can I get the egg back through the bars? Is it bigger than the opening in the
No,
bars?
the egg is about the size of a goose egg, if you've ever seen a
Is
goose
there-
egg.
Is there any other little trinkets that these boggles have pilfered in here?
There
Just
are,
the egg.
but being a bad game master, I have not rolled up the rest of the treasure for the boggles yet. So that is
Okay.
something we can address next time because we are right about at the end. We were just
Okay.
waiting for Blue Box RPG to fire up, and we're
Oh,
going
we
to jump
shall be
over to
raiding
them
Blue
here
Box.
shortly. Here, this was a good place to stop, and you guys can finish searching this and then get back to Castle or to Aubrey Castle.
It looks like all the video is frozen on your stream.
I'm seeing it fine.
On the
Yeah.
On Twitch?
browser? Yeah.
Twitch?
On Twitch, yeah, I'm
I'm
looking
seeing
at it
fine.
right now. And
Oh,
it's
looks
just
good.
We're
fine.
Mine's
moving.
off. I'll just hit refresh then.
Yeah. Let's get ready for some Blue Box.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
We have magical doors to open in this little gnome cave to loot.
And I've
They're
got
not
spells
really
to add to my
magical.
spell book.
That's
They're not
right.
really
Those
magical.
spells.
We just need to find the buttons to open them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting good mileage out of these spells, though.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. You were instrumental in the first battle against the ogre. You shut him down.
Yes, that was
Straight
good.
up, shut that ogre down. You guys have, because of your spells, you guys have yet to face a really serious. Well, I don't know. Those goblins were a serious threat. Goblins can tend to kind of gang up on you after a while. Anyways, are they live yet? I don't think they
Nope.
are.
Sorry. Blue Box RPG. Not yet. Chat.
What? Blue box?
Go
Start
live,
up early?
go. Oh, if you go to Blue Box, it's us. Go live, go live. Waiting to raid.
I can guarantee you that it will be almost
I can
exactly
guarantee you
on the
that it will
hour,
be
if not a minute or two after.
Okay, yeah, they're pretty punctual. I myself like to be punctual like that. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming out on your Sunday morning and having a little bit of a crazy adventure with our gang, the Knights of the Rose. And yes, eventually it will be explained why the campaign is named what it's named. We're getting there. We're
Oh,
still
it's
at-
not because Hussock's always in the dark and it's
No,
night.
no, It's because in the long run, you are going to end up working in the service of Lady Rosette.
Mmm.
She's
Aha.
going to turn out to be quite a bit more than a whiny little spoiled brat. She's
I mean-
instrumental to the plot going forward.
I thought I saw a twinkle in her eye when she looked at me.
That's it.
I've seen a twinkle too when you look at your axe.
Do you have any
Aye.
dwarf in you?
You're
you
good.
like
You're
some?
gone to.
Okay,
All right.
Blue Box is
The
live.
Blue Box is live. All right, let's get ready
Oh,
to
they're early. Hey.
fire this off. All right, I'm gonna get ready to press a few buttons here and go into our outro screen and set up that raid. Let me do that.
Farewell, Altamira. Tears of Aired, farewell, Altamira.
Yep. They are leaving the city.
Ooh.
All right, I always do that wrong.
Yeah, it's slash.
Slash raid.
You have Twitch commands that are like slash, and then you have bot commands that is like
Thank
exclamation
you,
mark.
everyone, for
Yes.
hanging out. It's slash. Yeah.
Yep. We'll get
There
that
we
set
go.
up. All right, y'all hang out, and we'll rack that up. Meanwhile, everybody, say goodbye until next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, let me do this. Do this. We will switch to our outro scene.